Hi, my name's Paul Grogan and welcome to another Paul Puts Together an E-Raptor insert. This is the E-Raptor insert for Mage Knight the Ultimate Edition. Now E-Raptor were very kind and sent me this insert in order to create this video, so thank you very much for that. And yeah, this is going to be basically a time-lapse video. I'm here with Vicky. Me and Vicky are going to put it together. So yeah, it's going to be a time-lapse video of us putting it together with some audio commentary of me over the top. Right then, off we go. So this insert comes with 10 of these boards. And as you can see, we're now punching out the pieces on the board. Now they're hard to punch out. You've got to use force. And the first time we did one of these inserts, we were really nervous about breaking them. But it's what you have to do. You have to use force, and nothing broke. So yeah, they're mostly well cut out. What I'm saying is you have to use quite a bit of force to put them out, to punch them out. But by doing so, it's not going to break it. Now, what we started doing was just punching them out. Now, each one of them is numbered, but those numbers are only in the instruction manual. Those numbers are not printed on the actual bits of wood themselves, which they shouldn't be. And what we started doing is starting punching them out and then realised, oh, wait a minute, no, this is wrong. Because they are not in order on the sheets. Okay, they are in the instructions. In the instructions, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But on the sheets, the first sheet, for example, has number 14, number 1, number 7, because they make the sheets to fit them to a right size. So what we decided to do was change our mind on that. And then what we did is we just looked at the instructions and thought, right, what are we building first? We're building that. Right, we need number 1. Where's number 1? There's number 1. Where's number 2? There's number 2. And then that's what we started doing. So we got piece number 1 out, then all of the pieces number 2, etc., etc. And that worked a lot better. So you can see already, I mean, this is on 2000%. This is 20 times speed, what you're watching now. But we've built the 7 character boxes, and we're now building the other ones. This is what we do. We line the stuff up in order, in numerical order, and then we put it together. Now, there were a few points during this video where we made a mistake. And because there's no glue involved, these things clip together and they are really, really firm, okay? But with the right amount of force, you are able to take a piece out if you make a mistake and then put it back on. So that is something that you can do, which again, I was worried about the first time I did that because I thought, oh, once it's in, that's it, it's in. But no, you can fix your mistakes by sort of rewinding and doing it again. And this is nice. We're putting together this dice tower, completely optional. You don't have to use it, and it's not really part of the insert, but it's nicely in there. So we are done with the construction. We've been running for 49 minutes so far, with 2 of us doing it. It went together quite well. The instructions, because we've done a few of these before, definitely found it a lot easier myself. But as I say, if this is the first one you're doing, the instructions not completely clear, but yeah, we were okay. The next plan is that we are now going to try and work out what goes where. Now this is the tricky bit because this is not in the instructions, but you have to actually look on the picture on the front of the box or on the website to work out what goes where. So we're going to do that next. We'll move this to one side and we'll get the game out. So yeah, so this is what we do. We basically, you can see me looking to one side. We have the E-Raptor website up on the computer and we are looking at it to see where all of the stuff goes. Now you're only going to have to do this once, really, because once you've put the stuff in there, then it's in. And as you might see, you'll think, wait a minute, Paul, what a complete mess. Yes, so my game here hadn't been sorted out. Things weren't sorted out in the right place and it was a complete mess, and that means this took a little bit longer to sort out. But yeah, even looking at the pictures on the E-Raptor website, we still weren't sure where some stuff went. But gradually, over time, you see Vicky's sorting out all the cards here because they were a complete mess. Over time, we did manage to work out where everything went mostly, and it kind of doesn't matter. If you don't put things exactly where they should be, then it doesn't really matter, but we kind of did that. Yeah, we got everything mostly where it was. There was a couple of bits we got stuck on, and we thought, why have they done it like this? What's this bit of wood here for? But then eventually we did manage to work out. So we've done all of the rest of the stuff. This is us putting all of the characters away. I'm going to talk about the character deed cards later on. But yeah, it was nice to have each of the characters in their own box with all of their stuff, and then we've got all of the other cards in the big the big card box with the dividers in it. Then it's how you put it in the box. And this is the other thing. Again, no instructions on this. You've just got to look at the pictures on the E-Raptor website and it tells you how it all goes away. Right, and there we go. We are finished. The total time is 1 hour 22. But as you could see earlier on, my copy wasn't completely all sorted out at the start. So this did take a little bit longer because I had to actually sort out all of my stuff. And yeah, it's a nice insert. It does, let's just open it up again. It does look nice. I do like the little character boxes. And my only, and the dice tower is really nice as well. I like that. That's quite a cool optional extra if you want to use that. I think my only criticism of it is the character cards. It's really unusual that you have this nice box here for all of the cards, yet all of the characters' starting cards are all together. So, and you know, I'm not saying they should have done it differently because they can't have made these any taller. But to have, I mean, there's 7 different characters. Each character comes with a deck of 16 cards to start with, and all of those 7 decks are all together in one section of this called Deed Deck, which is it's really unusual that you've got to go to here and get them out. Okay. The other thing is there isn't a divider for advanced actions, which is unusual. There's one for achievement scoring, which is 1 card. So I think that, yeah, I think that should mean, I'm probably going to put a label on it, say advanced actions or something like that. But other than that, yeah, it's quite nice, and I'm happy that my copy is now away. Whenever I get around to playing the physical copy of the game again, it will be nice that all of these things, you know, are here, and you can take a character out, and there's all of the stuff. Another one bit that I do have a slight problem with, and that's these trays here. And I've had a similar problem with the Maracaibo ones, and this is just, it's the design of them. So I don't know if you can see. Let me zoom in a bit, and it is a little dark. But yeah, so there's the glass, and it's not glass, it's plastic. But there's the plastic cover on this, which is great, so that you can see what's in there. Okay. Now the way that it clips in, there's 3 ways it can clip in. First of all, if you look at the side, you can see that it goes in here, and there's a lip here. It goes underneath that. So let me take it out. Taking the glass thing off, taking the plastic thing off is easy. Okay, you just basically push and pull it off. Putting it on, this is the tricky bit. So unless I'm getting something wrong here, what actually happens is you put it on there and you slide it in. Okay, now it's got to go. You got to push it that way to get it underneath this lip. Okay, but then as you're doing that, there's a hole at the back. And the problem I'm finding is that if you push it down in order to get it in that lip, and in this one it's fine. This one, it has gone in the hole at the back, but one of the other ones, it didn't quite go in, and it actually made it quite difficult to get out. This one's probably going to go in. Yeah, that's the one. It's not going in the hole at the back. So I'm pushing it down to get it under that lip, but it's not going in the hole at the back. And it's like, you've got to kind of fiddle. But that's just for storage. When you play the game, you take it out, you do that, and you'll put this on the table. So there you go. Apologies for it being quite dark. I thought I'd got my lighting sorted, but zooming in means that it is all a little bit dark. Anyway, there we go. Thank you again to E-Raptor for this. Hopefully, Vicky putting this together with me might make her want to play the game again, because she has played Mage Knight, and she does like it. But yeah, there you go. Mage Knight Ultimate Edition, E-Raptor insert. We are all done. Thank you very much for watching. As mentioned at the start, this is not a sponsored video. E-Raptor did send me the insert. But yeah, thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters for making the videos that I create possible. And there we go. Until next time, take care, and thanks for watching. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.